My mind. My mind. It is Ray on Storytell. So within my mind right now, going through the woods, going through the forest, going through the forest, and seeing the source of energy that is just swarming, bouncing around, signaling each other. So the grounded grounds within whatever's sprouting and rooting up, rooting for, the path at the setting at that very moment, so going through the woods and seeing, the pattern within the tree stump. Just tree stoop. Actually, the tallness with the sprouts of the sprouting. So, whatever flowers out there, too, that's signaling each other with each other as our tentacles, So, each listener, which I am embodying the listener. I am the listener right now. Everyone, the listener, and so the listener is the character. So the listener and the storyteller, everybody is a storyteller. So that storyteller, author, orchestrator, illustrator, storytelling phenomenal, person that is walking through the woods right now, running, jumping, skipping, signaling whatever signaling. So the energy is combiners of contentment with the energy that is provided at the moment. So momenting, again combining with the signaling. So the grounded and the rooted within, which is the sky, because at the top of the very, prickly thorns on the actual flower, and the also sharpness of the actual leaf. And so that is our tentacles on the top of our heads, which is the fur, which is the hair. So everything going around, as far as just you seeing things just popping out, magical. Us popping out magical, with the communication and the art formic, platform of the grounded ground and the up high of the top of the membrane. So the member of the energy will happen to be the trees, will happen to be the flowers, which happen to be the dirt, the mud, the whatever is in the woods right now, right? And so the wood of the actual tree, the wood of the actual thorn on the flowers, and the wood of the actual cuticles of, the very nice, self. And so yourself happens to be the leaves and the actual stump. So the stump goes up high. So you say you got the skying roots, that's rooted to connected to the signals of the grounded ground. So you got the roots that's, spread it out and combined, intertwined, connected. So the energy would happen to be one. So that's what means that oneness, that, the abundance of the providence of, just, being collectively in tune with whatever surroundings. So us as the sound. So the very nice, beat of the, clicking and clacking, skipping and jumping, hopping and jamming to, the actual leaves and flowers swaying, which is us in the leaves and the trees and whatever, waterfall or whatever current that we hear, all in one in these woods, going, and as you go, you see different wonders, different wondrous, wonderful, energetic energy, energized at the, just even hearing things seeing things you could, hear. So I say I'm talking to the tree because I see the tree and what way that it's swaying. You could talk to the wind that way. You see the wind and how it's blowing and which way, which direction, what pattern that the air is, connection with you. And then you can hear the impact on the water hitting the actual body of water or the waves, the pattern and the speed or, how loud it is. You can hear when you hear something, if the trees and things is blocking the actual water, you can still kind of get a visual on, what it looks like, as far as, how high steep the actual water is flowing down, or and things of the such or whatever have you. The same with the actual blowing of the tree or the flowers and things. You can hear the things even if you can't see it, then you can still see it. And so same with even seeing things. If you can't hear it, you can see. You can hear it by seeing, because again, if you see the waves, going, you can actually hear it in a sense because the senses connected to each other. So the tree senses and your senses and the flowers and the bodies of waters, whatever it could be, it could be at the beach, it could be the river and whatever, a waterfall. You can connect your senses with their senses, which is one. You know what I mean? So as the character going through the woods, we hear and see and feelization of the air and everything, So the story will continue. This is Ray R. Watt, part one.